Hi, Chad Hines, Willow Creek Kennels. We've been hunting down here at Greystone Castle, Mingus, Texas, and I've got Shelby. I'll bring her back here. She's trying to go hunting. Just going to use a vibrate. Bring her in. Here we go. Shelby's been doing a great job out there. One of my top bird finders. She's about 1.5 years old. But her retrieving is sliding a little bit. She's been dropping it as she gets close to me, and she's just excited to go hunt. So she'll make a retrieve, she'll be coming back, and she'll drop it, take off, and try to find another bird. So I'm going to try to slow that down a little bit this afternoon with a training session. Okay. Okay, good girl. Nice chance to bond with the dog a little bit when we're hunting a lot. There's not as much time for that. So you slow it down a little bit. Nice afternoon here, 50 degrees. And just a little bit of fun stuff. We'll try a bumper and see if we can get her to retrieve a little bit. Sometimes in the middle of the season they might not retrieve this real well because they're looking for a bird. I mean, we've been shooting 20 or 30 birds a day over her for the last month and a half. Whoop. Hold that style. Okay. All of our females are stay to wing. Most of our hunting dogs are trained that way. Good girl, Shelby. Shelby, good girl. Oh, perfect. So she has the potential to do that in training, to come in and hold it nice. And what I want to do is reinforce that hold. I want to try to bring that along. The more of this we can develop naturally, the less we have to force it. That force fetch isn't as much fun as you'd like it to be, so it's if we can get around that, great. Go ahead. Now she's just a nice little classy dog, so I develop her. You see things that your dog can do, and you develop those things. It's hard to force a dog to do something that you've never seen them do. Or we could take this route, and this dog stands real tall, so we'll reinforce this. We'll let her do this. A little bit of positive reinforcement through praise. Hold that bumper. That's perfect. Good girl. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. We could take a little walk and do this. And this is just a game. She really wants this thing. Look at her stack up. Awesome. Every dog stood like that. Oh, be pretty. Oh. We could practice a little whoa, tighten things up during the hunting season, you know. Whoop. Up. Whoop. Up. Whoop. Up. It's 50 degrees, so we'll give her one short water retrieve, then we'll leave her alone. Good girl. Good girl. And Shelby hunts a lot, but we don't necessarily train her a lot because we're always hunting. So this is just a nice afternoon to get out here and mess with her a little bit. Good girl. She's doing great in the field, but a little bit of a good girl. Come on. Come on. Move away. Get your dog to come back to you. Good girl. Oh, Shelby, look at that. And we're going to help with a little bit of hold here. We've done a little bit of hold conditioning with her already. Good girl. Hey, what you doing? There you go. A lot of the hold, I kind of call this a field hold. It's not a force thing or anything. You just kind of help them with it, play a little bit. Good, 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 good. Then you start, as soon as they start holding it, scratch their ears. Their mouth is kind of defensive zone. They don't like their mouth being messed with, so usually I'll do that without a bumper first. Maybe just your hands and just play a little bit. Something like this, where I just kind of come in here and get her used to my hand going in and out of her mouth. If you don't know a dog, you don't really want to do that. Her and I have spent a lot of time together, so she trusts me. But you kind of get to the point where you can put your fingers in there, and as soon as they quit fighting, okay, take it out. And they like that because they're trying to get those fingers out of their mouth. That's negative reinforcement. As soon as she's holding it nice, got a nice firm grip right here. Okay, good girl. Play a little bit. We'll get that whoa going. Okay, whoop. Okay, whoop. Okay, whoop. Ooh. So she goes on my okay. That's how we train a lot of them. Stay to wing. Bird goes, dog goes. I try to stay okay first so they're not trying to go on my arm the whole time. Here. Good girl. You want your chopstick? Where is it? Come on. Come on. Come on. Good girl. There you go. Try to follow. Oh, what are we doing? Follow through that hold. Shh. Good girl. If they're ready for that. A little bit of that stuff with my hands first. Remember that thing we talked about a little bit ago? Calm the eyes, cover the dog's eyes. What are you doing, Shelby? Shh. Like a mother cat picks up on a kitten. Good. And there was a little fight there. She was trying to get my hands out of her mouth, but she wasn't having a fit. And I just kind of stuck with her, nice and easy. She gave in. Okay, good girl. And I got to run this one more time. Probably 3 more times, because I like to do things in 3s. Okay, good. Make this a positive experience once you get to that point. Good girl. This is a good one too. I like this. Just lay their head right into your leg. Scratch your ears. Good girl. And they just melt. Good girl. Get close to her here if you could, Tracy. Look at her eyes and listen to her breathing. That's what you want to create. Nice, happy dog. And to the next session. Okay.